On April 22, 2025, a horrifying terror attack shook Pahalgam in Jammu and Kashmir. Gunshots, chaos, panic. In a place known for its beauty, fear spread like wildfire. Among the 26 who lost their lives were 6 innocent tourists from Maharashtra, sons of this very soil, who had simply gone on a holiday but never returned. Their families are in grief. Hundreds more from the state were stranded, terrified, cut off from their homes, desperately waiting to be rescued. So how did Maharashtra's leaders respond? With help on the ground? With quiet support? No. They showed up with cameras, press releases, Twitter posts and full-blown credit war. Instead of standing united against terror, Maharashtra's Mahayuti alliance, made up of BJP, Eknath Shinde, Shiv, Sena and Ajit Pawar's NCP, chose this tragedy as their red carpet moment. What followed next was not disaster management, it was PR management. Hello, my name is Tejas and you're watching Lokmat Times. In today's episode of Honest Take, we decode how a tragedy became a political brand building exercise, with each Mahayuti leader treating rescue efforts like an IPL match, where every party wanted to win the Best Rescuer award. But before we do that, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and press the bell icon to never miss an update. The terror attack in Pahalgam wasn't just an attack on a place, it was an attack on our sense of safety. Tourists, including children and the elderly, were caught in gunfire. Families from Maharashtra were shattered as 6 of their loved ones did not survive. Many others were stuck, scared, unsure if they would ever reach home. The people of Maharashtra expected a united response from the government. No politics, just action. But what they got was something else entirely. While the victims' families wept, the Mahayuti leaders were already sharpening their selfie sticks and drafting hashtags. In a normal world, you would expect the chief minister, deputy chief ministers and ministers to sit together, chalk out a single coordinated plan and get to work. But welcome to Maharashtra's parallel PR operations. Let's start with Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis. He announced a relief amount of rupees 5 lakh for the families of the deceased. His office set up helplines, sent out social media updates and arranged 2 flights to bring back stranded tourists. Solid steps, responsible work. But here is what things started to spiral. Fadnavis deputed his own team of BJP ministers. Girish Mahajan was sent to Srinagar, Mangal Prabhat Lodha and Ashish Shelar were posted at the Mumbai airport and Madhuri Misal was asked to monitor Pune airport. The BJP machinery swung into action, not just for help, but to ensure every movement was documented and publicized. Twitter posts, press notes and camera-ready moments were rolled out like a movie premiere. Not to be outdone, Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde said, "Wait a minute, I too have an airline." While Fadnavis was organizing his government flights, Shinde took a private jet and flew to Srinagar. Not joking, a private jet. Soon, the Shinde camp had its own version of rescue ops, completely separate from the state's main machinery. 3 flights arranged, photo ops with tourists, social media updates with captions like, "I am a Karyakarta, I can't sit still." Sure, but was this about the stranded people or a stranded ego? When he met the tourists, Shinde said, "People felt really satisfied after meeting me." Yes, because nothing heals trauma like a handshake with a politician. But the worst came from his own MP, Naresh Maske, who proudly declared on camera, some of these people had never even flown in an airplane. It was Eknath Shinde who gave them that chance. Imagine using a terror attack to pitch an airline experience, that too as if it was a Make-A-Wish Foundation moment. Insensitive, clueless, absolutely. And social media did not spare him either. Not one to be left behind, Ajit Pawar of the NCP also joined the PR festival. A video was released showing him on a call with NCP youth leader Tejas Joshi. Pawar was seen giving directions to help tourists, suggesting alternate routes via Hyderabad and coordinating logistics. It looked like a promo clip. Even Rajya Sabha MP Sunitra Pawar joined the PR game, uploading clips and thanking her husband for his efforts. Tourists were made to thank politicians on camera. Stranded citizens were asked to become extras in the political film. The Mahayuti is supposed to be one alliance. But in the middle of a crisis, it acted like 3 separate news channels, each running their own explosive rescue footage. Fadnavis' flight carried 83 passengers, Shinde's flight carried 65, press releases were issued separately, ministers were stationed separately, coordination was missing, and credit was everything. Instead of uniting under one flag, the Mahayuti created 3 separate flags, each waving harder than the other. Let's be very clear. Any government is supposed to help in such situations. Sending flights, helping the stranded, offering condolences and arranging funeral. This is not charity. This is not heroism. This is your basic duty. But here, the focus was never really on victims. It was on the optics. Every action was broadcasted, every move was captured, and every party wanted a 5-star rating from voters. Nobody said, let's do this together. Everyone said, let me go viral first. In the background, the families of the victims were still in mourning, and the citizens of Maharashtra watched as their leaders made a tamasha out of tragedy. Politics is competitive, we get that. But there are moments in a nation's life when competition must take a backseat. When leaders must come together, not for their party, but for their people. Unfortunately, in Maharashtra, what we witnessed was a brand war in a disaster zone. It is sad and scary that even in moments of grief, our leaders think of image before impact. They think of tweets before tears. They think of credit before country. Yes, tourists were brought home. Yes, flights were arranged. But let's not confuse duty with bravery and help with heroism. This wasn't about who did what. It should have been about what was done together. So here is our honest question to the Mahayuti leadership. When the next tragedy strikes, will you unite as one? Or will you again split the stage just to get better lighting? This was your honest take, and the next time someone tells you they are a karyakarta who can't still sit, ask them if they are moving for the people or just for the camera. Till then, keep asking questions and keep watching Lokmat Times for more such stories.